Bitcoin, please go to moon. Stop going sideways now. Don't ever say we going down to 1K, but Mr. Novograd say we have bottomed out, Novograd is bullish. Bottomed out, don't ever rise is bearish.
Bearish target of 1,300.
Novograd is bullish.
Bitcoin could be at 40,000.
Let us go to moon.
Hello crypto friends, in today's video we're going to be talking about Bitcoin market sentiment, and then I'm going to be showing to you guys another altcoin that is a proof of stake altcoin that I think could possibly kind of like lift everybody's head out of the water, or lift everybody out of the water, since I know a lot of people are down 90% from all these altcoins they're investing in. I've recently been trying to really find those proof of stake coins and masternode coins that you can easily stake and produce more of, just by starting a position and putting them in your wallet. But current market sentiment is still very bearish. I wouldn't necessarily call complete trend reversal until we break 5K, 6K, most likely 6K. If we don't break 6K, I don't think anything special will happen, and that we're just gonna continue to dump and hit lower lows or all-time lows for this year, or all-time lows for the past 2 years. But yeah, Bitcoin is sitting at around 4,200, market cap at $136 billion, with BTC dominance at 54%. So nothing special is really happening right now. Bitcoin did go up 15% in a day. Like I said, there's no confirmation of complete trend reversal, and I don't want to psych myself out just like I did last time, or the last couple times that Bitcoin went up that high in such a short amount of time, which I recall was around April. But yeah, at this point I'm just trying to accumulate as many altcoins as I can for the next bull run, and not just any altcoins, but those altcoins that you can produce more of and stake or buy masternodes of, and just have passive income as much as possible. And I'm also trying to find other income streams, so I don't go around just spending all my money on altcoins and losing all of it. I need something to hedge my cryptocurrency portfolio. With that said, the altcoin gem of the day is going to be Neblio, sitting at $15 million in market cap. It pumped to around $400 million or $500 million in market cap back in January. So essentially, what is Neblio? Like I said, I've been looking for all the really good, or for good proof of stake coins, and I think Neblio is definitely one of them. Neblio runs on their own blockchain, and what they essentially are is a low market cap or a lower market cap version of Ethereum. So you can create tokens, decentralized apps, and smart contracts on top of the Neblio blockchain. And like I said, it's proof of stake. And then there's 10% annual return for staking, which is not the lowest number, but also not the highest number. So I think it's a pretty fair number. The Neblio team also does not have any pre-mine, I believe, but they are holding their own coins. I don't think I really understood what was going on with the Neblio team and why or how they're holding their tokens, or how they got their tokens, because I believe, on the Reddit page it says the Neblio team bought into their own ICO. Oh, so basically what I think this is saying is that the Neblio team basically bought the ICO out of their own pocket, and they're funding the project by themselves, which I believe is a pretty solid sign for an altcoin, and I think it shows commitment from the team. They allocated 0 tokens to themselves during the initial ICO distribution. Neblio did have an ICO, yes, so it was part of that Ethereum ICO craze, but I do believe Neblio is trying to build their own blockchain separate from Ethereum. Correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, as we look at the Neblio block explorer, they have labels with their address, their furnace or burn address. They have their Binance exchange holdings, and the Neblio team is currently holding about 5% of the supply of the Neblio tokens. I do believe Nebuleo has also burned around 112 million tokens, probably sometime this year. But yeah, pretty solid coin distribution, and I love these labels. Hopefully, I wish that every altcoin has a block explorer with labels like this. That'd be really nice. It'd be easier to get information on who's holding the tokens and which tokens are for what exchanges. I find this really cool. Yeah, Nebuleo is pretty fundamentally solid, aside from the fact that it has an ICO. I'm not hating on any ICO coins. I do hate on ICO coins often, but I feel like Nebuleo is definitely an exception, along with Metal and Civic. So these three ICOs so far are ICOs that I'm not really shitting on. Also holding MyWish, which also had an ICO, mainly because of the fact that their CEO is still giving updates and their team is still active and there's still a community behind it. And speaking of community, Nebuleo also has a pretty solid community. They have around 6,000 followers on Reddit. As we can see here, they have 6,000 subscribers on Reddit. And if you look at their GitHub, pretty freaking active on GitHub. I love it. And then their development roadmap leads to innovation and industry-wide adoption for the coming years. So hopefully Nebuleo fulfills these promises. If they do, I think if Nebuleo consistently continues their development, then they could be at the level of Ethereum by the time 2019, by the time 2020 comes. Mainly because the total supply is not that high right now. It's at 14 million Nebuleo tokens. And I do believe this is capped, and this is the max supply for Nebuleo. Correct me if I'm wrong again. And staking is pretty easy. It's basically you just download the wallet, put some Nebuleo tokens in your wallet as soon as your wallet is synced, and you get some Nebuleo. So it's pretty straightforward. It's not some complicated process. Sometimes I think setting up some masternodes are kind of a complicated process. And each masternode or each coin's masternode has its own process to create. But Nebuleo, you just download the wallet, sync the wallet, encrypt the wallet, put some tokens in it, and then you're going to be staking. Yeah, that's pretty much my review of Nebuleo, guys. I hope big things for this coin. 2019 roadmap is pretty vague. Hopefully they give us more details about what's going on in 2019. There's probably talk about that in the Discord or Telegram. I'm gonna check that out in a second. But yeah, hopefully you guys like my review for today and the altcoin gym for today. Happy Thursday and peace out.